Today I'm going to teach you hair color algebra. This is a technique that lets you know exactly how your formula will turn out before you ever put color on your client's head. So you can sit back, relax, and trust the process. So before we begin, there are a few things that you need to know. You need to know your primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. And you need to know your secondary colors, green, orange, and violet, and what neutralizes what. So red and green will neutralize each other, blue and orange will neutralize each other, same with yellow and violet. This is crucial to know because hair color algebra is all about neutralizing colors. So we need to know what pairs go together. The next thing we need to know is our natural pigment contribution. This is going to be a part of our formula whether we like it or not, so we have to factor it in. So what this means is whatever level you're lifting to, there's going to be an underlying tone. If we lift to level 10, we're going to be dealing with pale yellow. If we lift to a level 7, we're going to be dealing with orange. A 5 would be red. So wherever you're lifting to, that tone has to make it into your formula somewhere. We also need a color wheel. This tells us where every single color series falls on the color wheel, so we know exactly what base tones are in each color. So if you chose to use the slate series, you're adding blue-green to your formula. If you chose to use the eggplant series, you'd be using blue-violet. And if you were using something like the copper series, red-orange. So that's really important to know because those are the colors that we're actually going to put into our algebra equation. So let's try a few formulas. So now we have all the pieces of our algebra equation. Let's put them together and see how a formula would actually play out. Most formulas that you're going to use in the salon are going to be pretty simple, kind of along these lines here. You're lifting to a level 9 and you're choosing to put a 9 beige on her hair. So when we lift to a level 9, we look at our natural pigment contribution. Level 9 means we are dealing with yellow. So this formula has yellow right off the bat. And we are adding beige. When we go to our color wheel, beige is right under violet. So yellow plus violet, and what does that equal? We know that yellow and violet neutralize one another, so these cancel each other out. And we have a nice neutral level 9. So that's a perfect toning formula right there. But if you want to practice your color theory, you can do something a little weirder. So let's lift to a level 7. So we look at our natural pigment contribution. A level 7 is orange. So we're starting with orange. We are going to add a level 7 cool. So let's go here. Cool is blue. Now we're adding intense copper. Intense copper is red-orange, but this one is a little tricky. Our bright shades that come close to being fashion shades, like the intense copper, the scarlet series, those are double pigmented, so you have to include them twice. So we have red-orange, red-orange. So we doubled it up because it's a double pigmented color, and that's true for our really bright reds. Now we are adding slate, which is blue-green. Okay, now we start canceling things out. So after all that, it boils down to a level 7, and this is all we have left. Red-orange. So that will be our final color. Let's try one more to make sure you get it. We are lifting to a level 5. So on our pigment contribution, we have red. So we're starting with red. We're adding some slate. So slate is blue-green. Then we're adding mahogany. So the mahogany series is over here in the red-violet family. Then we're going to add some sun. Sun is in between yellow, orange, and orange, so you have to add them both. And tobacco is in between yellow and yellow-orange. So again, you add them both. And now we start canceling things out. This is a long one. And we're left with red, orange, yellow, yellow, orange. So we can combine a red and a yellow to get another orange. So those create an orange, which means we're left with orange, 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 yellow. This is a very orange color. So we're at a level 5 with 1 yellow and 3 oranges. So this would be an extremely intensely orange color with a little hint of yellow. But you can see how you can take this wild, crazy formula that you would probably never mix up in a salon, and you can boil it down to its base components. So you can use this for anything. Typically, you're going to be kind of in this family, maybe 2 or 3 shades that you're mixing together. But if you want to get a little wild, you can use this, 1, just to practice your color theory, but 2, to make sure that you can take something that's a little unwieldy and know exactly how it's going to turn out and exactly what base shades are going to show up.